False flags and footsteps, unmasking deception in history's secret wars. Explore how false flag operations and covert missions shape history through deception, misdirection, and secret footsteps left behind. False flags and footsteps, the art of misdirection in history. Imagine this. You're listening to a story about a serious political event, something that changed the course of a country's history, and it turns out the whole thing was staged, designed deliberately to fool everyone. Sounds like the plot of a spy thriller, right? Well, that's exactly what false flag operations are all about. They're one of the murkiest parts of history where truth and deception are tangled so tightly it's hard to separate one from the other. False flags, in essence, are clandestine operations conducted by governments or other groups where the perpetrators disguise themselves as another party. This could be another nation, a terrorist group, or any entity they want to blame. It's a deliberate act of misdirection, often to justify something big. War, crackdown on dissent, covert ops, you name it. These operations aren't new. If anything, they've been around for centuries, but their complexity and consequences have only magnified with time. The tricky thing about false flags is that for every obvious case, there are countless others buried in secrecy, leaving only faint footprints behind, traces that only the most observant or the most suspicious manage to spot. Take a moment to think about the historical context where false flag operations have played a starring role. From the Gleiwitz incident in 1939, where Nazi forces staged an attack on a German radio station to justify invading Poland, to the Gulf of Tonkin incident in 1964, which escalated US involvement in Vietnam. The lips of history are sealed tighter than you might think about the full stories behind these events. It's like a grand game of chess, where every move is carefully crafted to deceive the opposition and the wider world. And it's not just about soldiers or politicians, it's about the delicate dance of reputation, public perception, and legitimacy. Particularly in the age of secret wars and special forces, these hidden battles that seldom grace the front pages, misinformation is the currency of success. So, what are these footsteps left behind in false flag operations? Usually they're subtle clues or inconsistencies that, if noticed, raise red flags. It might be discrepancies in timelines, odd behaviors among so-called culprits, or the tactical benefit gained by the party conducting the operation. Detectives, historians, and intelligence experts often sink hours sifting through these crumbs. Interestingly, false flags often overlap with special ops missions carried out undercover. The use of covert ops allows a nation or organization to execute high-stakes maneuvers without officially declaring their hand. Think of it as shadow puppetry on a global scale, where what you see is rarely the whole story. Some might wonder, why go through the trouble of fabricating such events? The answer always boils down to power. Whether it's a government trying to justify military action or an organization looking to manipulate geopolitics. False flags skew public opinion and muddy the waters of justice so effectively that it becomes nearly impossible to unravel the truth for years, sometimes decades. What makes all this even more fascinating is that the public's awareness of these tactics has grown thanks to media and literature, like the captivating narrative found in Covert Ops, Shadows of Retribution. This work does an exceptional job of shedding light on the complex mechanics and moral dilemmas behind deception in high-stakes conflicts. If you're intrigued by the secret world where strategy and shadows collide, I highly recommend checking it out. To truly understand false flag operations, one must appreciate the delicate balance between truth and propaganda. Sometimes those footprints left behind lead to whistleblowers, leaks, or even accidental errors that expose a false narrative. But often, these cases remain locked in classified files or behind barriers of secrecy, leaving us with only educated guesses and powerful stories. What can we take away from all of this? Well, next time you hear about a sudden attack or a mysterious incident that propels significant political change, keep a healthy dose of skepticism in mind. History has shown time and again that not everything is as it seems. Whether it's in a secret war or the public eye, deception, especially in the form of false flags, has shaped the course of events in ways only a few understand. Are you ready to step into the shadows where those footprints linger? Explore more of this captivating world and get a closer look at how covert operations blur the lines between hero and villain. Play now and join the mission. Discover the untold stories and the hidden tactics behind false flags that have influenced history for centuries. Thanks for listening. Stay sharp, and remember, the truth is often hidden just beyond the shadows.